Alright, since it's raining today, I was going to do some customizing to the trailer. My ramps here, I mean, I like them because I can flap them down. I got this whole space to put stuff. But when I have like a long truck or just almost like a regular truck, like an F-250, the bed of the truck and the bumper like right here, and I can't flip the ramps all the way down. So they have this little pin here, so you can hook the ramp, so you can make the ramp go up and like stay at an angle. But the angle is not enough, because this is the angle, and that usually rubs right against the bumper almost. And this little bar here, bar is here to here. It's actually even worse than that. See, that's not enough room. So what I'm going to do is I bought this 3/8 by 3 inch by 5 foot. I'm going to take that and I'm going to make my own bar from here to here, so it will stay right about, well, it'll stay straighter at least, because how the angle was is just not enough. Alright, I had to grab a strap to keep the ramp up, but this is how I want it. See, it's like straight up and down, there's plenty of room, but the only issue is when you're behind it, or behind me, driving, you can't see the taillights. So I'm going to weld in some brackets to put some lights right here, right in this hole. So I'm just going to do like maybe 2 lights, or maybe just 2 here and there, because I need to have some tail lights. So I'll get that done, and then I'll be able to have the ramps up like that. And that'll be a lot better. And I'm not too worried about dragging, because this trailer drags already as it is. So it's just so low to the ground. That's how low it is no matter what. Alright, I was at Home Depot earlier looking for a bigger drill bit, and the biggest one they offer for steel is a 3/4 inch, and that's not big enough. So I bought this little weird, it's not meant for big pieces of steel like I was using it for, but it still worked. But see, it goes in layers, goes to different sizes. I think it's made for sheet metal and plastic and stuff, sheet thin kind of stuff. But it worked really well once I added oil to it. It cut through pretty well. I still got to do to this one. I got to cut it here, poke a regular hole there, and here, and then use that bit to make it fit the shank that's on the trailer, so I can have the ramp up on the other side also. Alright, that's what the drill bit hole looks like. See, it kind of has little steps to it. But for what I'm doing, using it for, it doesn't really matter, because it's just a safety bar. Alright, so in the last videos that I've made, I made these brackets here so the ramps can stay straight up instead of being like that one. So these little pins here would stick out that the bars hold to. These ones here are threaded, but they don't have any nuts on them, so I welded the back of them. The last one over there actually came out because there's no nuts on them. See how this one's got a nut? Well, these ones don't have that, so that one just came right off. So this one down here has one, but I'm going to weld onto it, and I think I welded on the bottom one, I'm not sure. But see, if you look at the trailer, you can't see the tail lights. You can see the right tail lights, but you can't see the left. So in these big holes here, I'm going to put lights. So when they're up like that, you can see them. So I got these LED lights and these brackets. So somehow I'm going to weld these brackets into here so you'll see the lights. Just 2 sets. And then maybe later on I'll put lights there, but for right now I just need the 2 turns and the 2 running lights and brake lights. And then I'll be good and safe at least. Alright, so I made these little brackets. I'll show you to make this one. And they're going to go right in here. I gotta finagle them in there from a different side, but they're going to go in here. They're going to look like that, but from the back side. Alright, one down. I got one more to go. Got the lights in. So now you'll be able to have lights and be able to be seen. That'll work. Now I just gotta wire them up. I'm gonna have to cut into the wiring here somewhere. Not exactly sure where, probably over here or here somewhere. Cut into it, splice into it, tape it all up so it doesn't get water damage, and then we'll be good. So I got one more of these things to build, and that's it. And then to wire it, obviously, but then that's it. So I've got all my stuff ready pretty much for the wiring. Lights are all set up in there. I need to figure out a way to wire this without damaging the wires later on in life. So I'm thinking about is just hooking them up to there, hook all 3, you know, each, the white ones to the white, the red to the red, black to black, then run them down. Probably make some kind of bracket or zip tie them somewhere on here. And then run them underneath or something to get into here, because this is where the original wires go. But I'll figure that out in a minute. Alright, doing the electrical part of the light installation. I've got, what I did here is I pulled the light out of the socket, and let me start over here. Up here, the lights are hooked up. They're all wired in, just like so. They go through this little plastic wrap stuff right there, the black cord. Goes down. I was trying to make it go through those holes, but it was just gonna tear apart the plastic, so I just did a zip tie on that for now. Goes down. Under and around, up and in through the metal housing, and then out here, and then it'll all push back up, and there's tons of room. And then I cut the wires here. I just cut it here and here instead of just cutting it and splicing it. I just cut the plastic off and then soldered those on. So now the lights work up here. Once I get the other side done, it'll be a little better. I gotta clean this side out. It's full of dirt, full of mud. The other one wasn't. But anyways, so that part's done on this one. I just gotta put it all back together, and electric will take the wires. All right, I got the lights all set up, wired up, ready to go. I'm gonna be testing them out tomorrow with an RV that I'm towing, but I'll show you how the difference in them and why I did it. See how you can see the taillights on the right, on the bottom, but you can't see them on the left? That's why I did it. So when I have the ramps up like that, very rarely, you can at least see the lights. Alright, well the lights worked. all set up and they're all working. The ramps worked good. The bracketing worked fine. RV like just fits on there. I had like 2 straps break on the dang thing when I was towing it home though. But that's okay because I had 4 that are on it that didn't.